He who controls the spice controls the universe. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hated and Loving Movie Reviews. I am your host for today, Jeremiah the Revelist. Today's a new day, a new review. Don't forget to subscribe to your boy for movie reviews. And today I'm going to be reviewing Dune 2. So Dune 2 is the direct sequel of the 2021 Dune movie. So Denis Villeneuve, he's back to direct the sequel once again. And where it takes place, you got Paul Atreides. He's with the Freemen. He's trying to get them together so he could destroy the Harkonnens and the Emperor so they could take control of the planet, and his rise to becoming the Messiah that they all think he is. So I gotta say, I was a big fan of the 2021 Dune movie. I thought it was great. Denis Villeneuve, he did a great job directing that movie. And going into this movie, I was like, yo, I can't wait to be back in Iraq, is being immersed into their world. And that's how this movie is. This movie is so good with the rise of Atreides and the Freemen. And it really reminded me of Avatar, The Way of Water. How The Way of Water, James Cameron just brings you into this world and makes it feel so real. That's what Denis Villeneuve does in this movie. He makes the world so real, and all the cultures are so different but so unique. Straight up like the Freemen. Like the Freemen, the way they live their life, because they've been living in this desert with no water for many centuries. And the way how they preserve their water and how they get their water was very interesting. Especially with the way their people die in this movie and how they do their funerals and stuff like that. How they preserve their life essence as water. I thought that was very, very interesting. And the same with the Harkons. The Harkons are very different. So the Harkons in their planet is like, their sun is like black and white like. So when you go outside, everything is in black and white. But when you go inside, you see just the regular shadows and the blacks and the black and the colors. But when you go outside, everything is like in black and white and in this weird looking form, and it looks very interesting. And their culture is very dark and very like evil like compared to like the Freemen. And I really did enjoy that a lot because it gave us the differences between the race. And also with the Freemen, you could tell from like the North Freeman and the South Freeman, their eye colors are very different. They believe in different belief systems. Like, it's so different. And I really like how Denis put that together. And also with the Bene Gesserit, the way this secret society is, I feel like they're the ones pulling the strings. They're the ones manipulating everyone. And it feels like they're the ones in control behind the scenes. They're like Dune's like Illuminati type of stuff, because you could also tell it with, Lady Jessica, because she's a part of the Bene Gesserit, and the way she manipulates and tries to make everybody believe that Paul is the Messiah, and it feels very like maniacal, and it's just weird on how their group, even though like she has different alternatives, she's the one that's trying to pull the strings of what Paul could be, which is kind of fascinating. And also got to give it to Timothée Chalamet. Timothée Chalamet was amazing in the first one. He's also amazing in this one. But the transition to how he became who he's becoming. Like, he starts out like he wants to help the Freemen and help, beat the Emperor and the Harkonians, because he also wants revenge on his father. But at the same time, he's starting to grow into this leader that's kind of harsh in a way, and it's kind of crazy on how the transition of what he becomes is very interesting. And also got to give it to Zendaya. Also, she plays Shia. She did an amazing job as well. She was a warrior. She was just like badass all the way through. And then the chemistry between her and Paul Atreides, like their relationship and how they got together, was really refreshing. Especially from the original, because the original movie, their relationship happened so quick and there was no development in the original 84 Dune movie. But this one, they really delved deep into their relationship and how they grew and how he taught Paul, how she taught Paul a lot of things about the Freeman. And it was very interesting, very great. I really liked that aspect. And also got to give it to Austin Butler. He played Frida Rafa. He was a maniacal villain, man. Like, this dude was very maniacal, very like cutthroat. He was truly evil, man. Like, and he was crazy on what he did. Even though you didn't see him a lot in the movie, he pulled a presence in this film that was like very deviant. And other than that, there wasn't too much things in this movie that I didn't like. There was like very small things. Like, there was a lot of characters in here that were introduced that I feel like we should have gotten more time with, more presence, give more of a backstory or something about their character. But we didn't get that too much. But either though that was very small, like I really, like I said, I really did enjoy the movie. Like the planet Arrakis itself, the wars, the battles, the dramatics. Like, I feel like this movie is like Game of Thrones meets Star Wars. That's how it felt like to me. Like these like chapter one and chapter two was a complete great story, which really is probably going to be one of my favorite sci-fi movies, and so far is one of my favorite movies of this year so far. I don't know if anything could beat this right now. So what do I rate this movie? Is it a love? Is it a hate? Or is it something in between? Well, I'm going to have to I'll give it a love. That's right, I give it a love. It was an amazing, epic movie. The world building, the director, Denis, he did an amazing job with this movie and the world building. I gotta say, if you haven't gone see it, go watch it. Matter of fact, do a marathon. Watch the first one and then watch the second one because it completes the story very well. So like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought about Dune 2. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Or was something in between? Let me know. And also for my new subscribers, if you want to know how I rate my movies, just click on the description below and it tells you exactly on how I rate my films. You can also catch me on Facebook, Twitter, and also YouTube at Hate It or Love It Movie Reviews. You can also catch me on Kapowie, a pop culture movie blog where you get your reviews on comic books, video games, artwork, movie reviews, and all that fun stuff. And make sure, guys, you do subscribe. I'm trying to get over 100 subscribers. Please help a boy out. I really appreciate, and I really appreciate everyone and all my subscribers on this channel. Thank you so much. And also click on the videos when the icon pops up. Get into the rabbit hole. I dare you. And I'll also, guys, I'll see you when I see you. Peace.